Hi guys, Miss Ambie here and welcome back to another video. Oh my god. Why as soon as I start recording? Hi guys, Miss Ambie here and welcome back to another video. So today I am super excited. I am showing you the family that I've been playing for about a month now. So I did start this family as my Whimsy Stories Legacy Challenge. So obviously I started at Generation 1 and the sim that you can see now is Lacey and she is the founder. I don't know why, but the way I've always played The Sims always bored me a little bit, and I've been trying to figure out a way for me to play where I don't get bored of my families like as quick, because I used to just always, oh, I'm bored of them now, let's just make a new family. But the way I've been playing now has helped me a lot, like become more connected to my Sims and just actually have fun playing them. So I've started playing in a more rotational way and I'm not playing the rules of the challenge anymore. Well, I kind of still am because I do have Generation 2 which still follows the rules of the challenge, but I'm not gonna keep myself to the challenge, you know what I mean? If I want to follow the challenge then I will, but I'm also playing like the Siblings of the Air, so I'm really enjoying it. But anyway, this is Lacey. She is the founder. She is currently an elder. I will pop up a screenshot of what she looked like as a young adult because she was so cute. Well, she still is cute, but she was super cute. But yeah, I want to show you her traits. Wow, I really know how to play Sims because like that's skills, not traits. Anyway, so she is family orientated, freegan, a free spirit, and then she has like these custom traits from like various mods. And then she's also completed the Master Maker aspiration because I did follow the rules for the first generation like completely. I was playing on normal lifespan. It's only recently I've decided not to follow the rules. And I've also changed the lifespans to a lot longer, and I installed a mod. Someone on Twitter, I think her name's Genova, she showed me this mod where you can get 3-week seasons and I've been loving it. So now I've got 21-day seasons. Lifespans are a lot longer. They're not as long as long. I think long is like 80 days for young adult. Mine are at about 60, I think. Anyway, back to Lacey. She was homeless as a teen and young adult. Just her family didn't really like her. It was just a very toxic household, so she decided just to get up and go. But while she was homeless, she met Ace over here. Ace is also an elder. I know his fashion sense isn't very eldery. Maybe we should change him into something else. Let's change him quick. What's his everyday outfit? Okay, this is a little bit more eldery. Okay, is eldery a word? I don't know. But yeah, he really enjoys fishing and she really enjoyed looking after her garden over here and making candles. So over here we've got like this little candle maker machine and fabrication machine. We don't really use this, but we make candles all the time. And yeah, they were selling them with the like city living table just to build up their house from the ground. Now this house is definitely a lot bigger than their other house. Like obviously they lived in a tiny home residential because they had to live in a micro home for the rules of the challenge. I will pop up a screenshot of the house. I built it myself. I'm not very good at building. But yeah, they basically just spent their time making stuff and selling them on the table to make their little home for their family. So Ace's traits, let's have a look. He's a dog lover, self-assured and healthy lifestyle. He really did not want children. I didn't see him as someone that didn't want children, but that's just how it played out, I guess, because of my mods. But yeah, we did move into this bigger home. It's a lot bigger than our other house. So I did build this myself because I wanted an area for them. So this is where Ace and Lacey live, and then they have a daughter who we'll get onto in a bit that lives in like her own little studio over here, and I literally love this so much. It's a lot different to like the inside of this house. They do have another child and that is Bear. Let me just get the family tree up. We will go see Bear in a moment. So this is Bear. He is a young adult and he has moved out before they even moved into this larger home. So yeah, they had Bear before they were even married or anything. And then once Bear was a toddler, Ace thought it was time for them to get married because he loves Lacey so much. Like he would do anything for Lacey. That's why he let her have children, because even though he didn't really want them, he knew that was what Lacey wanted. Like that was her dream, to have a small little family in this small little home. So he decided to plan this cute ass backyard wedding, and I will throw up some screenshots. It was literally adorable, and it was just like a huge surprise for her. She woke up in the morning and then she went into the garden. She saw like all this stuff set up and she was like, what, are we getting married? And he was like, yeah, like come on, let's go get married. Okay, so Nova at the moment is doing an odd job, so I just want to wait for her to come back and then I will show you everything about her. Okay, so Nova is back. So I just want to go through her traits. She is artistic, gamer, oblivious, and has a little bit of a learning difficulty. She did not go to school as much as she should have. Her parents didn't really believe in school. They just went to school as teenagers. They did not go to like primary school or anything, or like middle school. But yeah, she also has the irresponsible trait because as a child she was constantly just making mess. Like, it's all she did, and no matter how many times I disciplined her, she just wouldn't, like, she would not listen at all. I feel like it adds a little bit to her personality, and it definitely fits the kind of sim that she is. So as a teenager, she did smoke a lot of weed. Her parents were okay with it because they were kind of like hippies. They were all right with it. They didn't really care. So she did break curfew a lot to go smoke weed with her friends and her boyfriend. So her best friend is Paulina over here. Super cute. She is currently planning to move out, but she needs to save up. So she's currently trying to sell her paintings on Flopsy, so her and Paulina can move to San Martino into like a little apartment. And she's also getting into using the digital sketch pad over here because she doesn't really like using the easel. So she's trying to learn how to use this and get more into digital art. Now onto the drama. So she had a boyfriend called Maxwell, and he was like the local drug dealer. This is who she got her weed off. They weren't going out for very long. Like, she doesn't know much about him. They went on a few dates. And then she is currently now a young adult. But for her teen party, like where she aged up, she had all her friends round in here. Like, we converted this into like a party like room with a DJ thing and like a dance floor. And he just randomly kissed one of our friends called Tania. Is that how you say it? Tania? We weren't really close with her, but like we just knew her from school. She was really popular in school. But yeah, he kissed her, and obviously that upset Nova a lot. But then quickly she just got really angry and she threw a drink in Tania's face. We also have Dan. Now Dan has a little bit of a crush on Nova. Well, not a little, he has a massive crush on Nova. She doesn't really see him like that. She sees him as more of a friend. She just flirts with him a little bit, but she doesn't think that would ever like go anywhere. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, they're all young adults now. All that drama happened when they were teens. But yeah, she was really depressed after the party, after that whole situation, because she's never really liked a boy properly, but she really did like Maxwell a lot. And then he just kind of did that, and she was like, well, I'm just not gonna talk to boys anymore. It kind of put her off, and she just felt like she couldn't really do anything. She didn't want to paint. And then Paulina came over to check up on her, and that's where they decided that they're gonna get their shit together and they are gonna move to San Martino to get a fresh start. So yeah, that is where I'm currently at in my game with this family, well, this household. We're gonna go look at Bear in a minute. I have been focusing a lot on Nova. Like, Nova is my favourite sim out of this family, I think. Like, just look at her. I love her. Okay, so now I'm gonna switch over to Bear's household and I'll see you over there. Okay, so this is Bear. Look at him. He is so flipping cute. I can't deal. I'm gonna go through his traits. He is family orientated, a bookworm, and he's unflirty. Now I gave him this because in the challenge rules, he needs to not really have a relationship until he is an elder. I thought unflirty was good because he's a little bit awkward, and he is also gay, but he has only come out to Nova at this point in time. He hasn't really told his parents. He doesn't really know how they'll react. I'm pretty sure they'll have a good reaction, so I don't know what he's worried about, but he's only told Nova, and she was really accepting and supportive, which was really good. He is in the education career, and he joined that when he was still living at home, and then once he got promoted, we actually took out a loan so that we could afford this house. Now, I didn't build this house. I got this off the gallery. I'm not sure who built it, and I've tried to look in my library and I don't think I saved it, which is really annoying, but I decorated it myself, the inside, because I always like decorating the interior of houses. When we moved in, we got a little dog called Bruno, and he's currently having a bath in his little shark costume. How cute is that? And then we have Cara. Now, Cara was a student at Bruno's school, and when she was a toddler, her father passed away, and her mother has never like really been present in her life. She's always lived with her father when she was a toddler, and then he sadly passed away, so she had to move into an orphanage. But she's so cute, look at her. And Bear just really connected with her in his class, and he actually decided to adopt her. It did take a while for her to actually move in, because obviously the adoption process is really lengthy, and I don't like how in The Sims it's just instant, and that's not how it works in real life. So I wanted to wait a little bit of time, but she is a genius. She's logical, she is super smart, she has her little table over here. We'll get her to go experiment. But yeah, that's her. I don't really play as this household a lot, even though this is the heir to Generation 2. Like, I'm having more fun playing as Nova, but I do pop in and see how they're getting on. I don't know if I'm going to stick to the rules for him, but that's where we're at the moment. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. I am in love with this family. If you want to see more updates on them, like as they progress in their lives and Nova has children, stuff like that, I would definitely be up for updating this family a lot on YouTube. I also post a lot of screenshots of them on Twitter. But I'm also planning on just having this as my main save file, and just having one save file where I play all my families. I feel like that would be a really good idea for me, and just kind of rotate between them. So I think that's what I'm planning to do with my gameplay. I am really enjoying how I'm playing recently. Like, it's just making me a lot happier, and I'm a lot more connected to my Sims. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up and to subscribe, and I shall see you next time. Goodbye.